Hello everybody, Struggling to 1000 here, I'm playing for Juicy, welcoming you back to more Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. In the last episode, we entered this funny looking building that is found in Cinnabar Island and hope to find the key to unlock ourselves in the door to get us inside Cinnabar Island. And in this episode, even though we haven't found the key yet, we're hopefully going to be doing so this episode. I haven't battled all the trainers, but the reason why I'm doing the episode now is there's a new Pokemon on the screen. Only way you can find this Pokemon in the game. This is Ditto. The Pokemon that is used for Pokemon breeding, except you can't breed Pokemon in the game. I have no idea why Nintendo decided that you can't breed Pokemon in Let's Go Eevee, but they can do in the past Pokemon games. But what do I know? Ditto, can you stop jumping to the left, please, and actually stay in the middle? Stay. Oh, now you're jumping to the right, are you now? Oh, for goodness sake. Ditto! Stay still, you little blobby thing! Thank you. Come on, get in the ball. Get in the ball, Ditto. Oh, come on. There you go, excellent throw. That should do it that time. There we go. Now, the only thing that Ditto is actually good for in this game is transforming into other Pokemon, because he only knows one move, which is, of course, Transform. But the only problem is, it copies your opposing Pokemon, it also copies their base stats, and it also copies their moves. But what it doesn't copy is how much PP that Pokemon move has. It only copies about 5 PP of it. Now, we have a few items that we can pick up here. We have a rare candy found over here. And there's a locked door over there. There was another item that was actually to be found at the end of the hallway down over here. Oh, this guy was actually a really joke, he is. He made all of his coughings and wheezings in his team use the move Explosion. And what I was doing with Charizard, I kept using the move Fly. Yeah, oh, we can hear another Ditto, but we don't really need another Ditto. Going up this way, there's another oh, it's a bed actually. You can actually take a rest on these beds. You don't actually have to leave the building, thankfully. Oh, we actually were meant to go inside here. You need to activate the switch. And then walk up further along the corridor. And then you've entered this laboratory over here. This laboratory may look of an importance to you. Because if you walk up to this, it's a large container made of thick glass. It looks as if something has been beating on it for over and over from the inside. We will tell you more about this canister later on in the LP, because it will be a spoiler if we tell you about it now. And here is the secret key that we need. So now that we got the key, we can make our way out of the place. And the best way by doing that is by using an escape rope, but we're not going to be using the escape rope because, as you remember, there is a portal up these stairs that we can... Wow, I have every single window and all the doors closed, and I can still hear somebody revving a motorbike outside. I mean, it's starting to get dark out there. I mean, I probably should turn the lights on downstairs and let people know that I'm in the house. I'll be back in just a minute, guys. Just bear with me a moment. While I'm at it, I'll take my cup downstairs. Just think of something to do for a few minutes. Okay, all sorted. I do apologize about that, guys, but there was a reason why I was doing it. The reason why is because I'm actually home alone right now, plus my parents are away on holiday until tomorrow. And I was actually hoping to do a lot more recordings than I was anticipating with this whole week. Because they went away on holiday Sunday last week, and they're coming away tomorrow. They went away on holiday last week on Sunday, and they're coming back tomorrow. And the only time I ever had to have an entire day to myself in this house was on the Sunday when they went away, and today. Every other day, I've had my brother here, but that's no problem. I mean, I do respect my brother in his own ways. He can get annoying sometimes, but not all the time. But that's beside the point. Anyway, we're going to be selecting some Pokemon to use for the gym battle. And even though I would like to use Farfetch in this battle, I think it's probably better if we don't. Probably because this gym is actually a little bit harder than you might think. You can save if you want. I'm going to, because you might struggle with this gym. So we enter the gym with the secret key that we found. And the statues have been given glasses. Yo, jump in the making. This gym is... Here we go, first question. Wait, Mr. Blaine, it's not your turn yet. Oh, that's right. The old man you just saw there was the gym leader, Blaine. He is a fire-type Pokemon Pro. I guess he was hot under the heels then. No, not really. So we found the secret key, which is actually what was needed to enter this gym. You don't have any requirements whatsoever. And strangely enough, there are cameras in the building and people sat on the chairs with the audience. And the whole thing with Blaine was that he was so eager to do this. A quiz show. Here we go. This is the Cinnabar Island Gym Pokemon Quiz. Challengers get asked 5 questions, so they have to answer. Get one right and you get a Blaine doll. But get one wrong and you'll have to battle one of my students here. But if you manage to beat them, they don't worry. You still get a Blaine doll. Think you can collect all 5 Blaine dolls? Yeah, sure. Here we go. The first question. I find it very weird how the mustache is going up and down like that. Eevee! Eevee, seriously, why are you spinning like that? Which of these is the Spitfire Pokemon? That would be Magmar. That would be Magmar. The challenger has given his response, and the final judgment is... Blaine just jumping. Oh, dude, you can't take this guy seriously. He's hilarious. I mean, I've never, ever seen the Kanto anime, but seriously, you can't take this guy as a joke. He is so brilliant. Alright, move on to the second question. Quiz time. How many gym badges certified the Pokemon League are there? 7 or 8? Now, you probably might think 7, but it's honestly 8. Because the first gym was in Viridian City, we couldn't challenge it because the building was locked. And this is the 7th gym we're doing right now. Meaning the only gym we got left after this one will actually be Viridian City. Which we can just fly over there and do it pronto. The challenger has given his response and the final judgment is... You're absolutely correct! Oh, God. We're not done yet. The second question. Hold on, Mr. Blaine. This is the third question. A Steel-type move used on a Fire-type Pokemon will be not very effective because Fire-types actually beat Steel-types. On to question number 4. And this one I find very funny. True or false? TM28 contains the move Doomstoney. No, Tombstoney isn't even a Pokemon move. So you could technically say, what's that? But it's actually false. He's basically there to put you off. It seems our challengers correctly guessed 4 Blaine dolls. It's time for the last question. Give it your all. Final question. And this one you could get immediately by default. Challenger Ash, tell me, who are you to battle? Blaine, the Cinnabar Island Gym Leader, a Fire-type Pokemon Pro, a hot-head Quizmaster, a mustached old man, an old guy with sunglasses. All of these are the correct answer. So, don't even concern yourself. Ha! And then the Blaine does his headshot. Challenger, you have obtained 5 Blaine dolls, which means it's time for our battle. I'm Blaine, the red hot gym leader here. My fiery Pokemon are all rough and ready with intense heat. They incinerate all challengers. Ha! I hope you bought some burn heals. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest between Blaine the gym leader and Ash from Pallet Town is about to begin. Both sides will consist of using 4 Pokemon, and the match will not end until all Pokemon on one side is unable to continue, and only the challenger may substitute Pokemon. Ready, battle, begin! Alright, Blaine here starts off with Magmar, level 47, plain fire type, with the moves Flamethrower, Low Kick, and Confuse Ray. Immediately with his strategy is the first thing scenario. Use Confuse Ray and then spam attacks on you. Of course, since Charizard is not really going to take much damage from Magmar, considering the only attacking moves are Fire type and Fighting type moves, we're going to be taking nothing but not very effective attacks. Because we're a Fire type ourselves and we're also a Flying type. And all the members of the audience in the seats have just disappeared. Right, we now use Thunder Punch. Magmar is unable to battle. Charizard wins. And now for the next Pokemon. Yeah, Charizard, thank you very much. I'd like you to return. Come on out, Nidoqueen. Because the next Pokemon is Arcanine, level 48, plain fire type, with the moves Flare, Blitz, Outrage, and Crunch. Just a heads up for you guys, every single Pokemon in this team are just plain fire type. They really are. And Flare Blitz is basically a fire type version of Double Edge. Just a heads up on that. Okay, Flare Blitz obviously missed, but Dig didn't. Didn't knock out Arcanine, but no worries, we can knock him out on the next turn. We'll use this. Unless Flare Blitz knocks himself out. Okay, eat this! Thunderbolt! Arcanine is unable to battle. Nidoqueen wins. And now Blaine is down to just 2 Pokemon remaining. And Nidoqueen's level to level 52. Doesn't you could hear the commentators in the anime, eh? No, not really. I actually didn't see what his next Pokemon was because I put my eyes off the screen for a split second. Alright, Nidoqueen, return. Come on out, Gyarados. You see just how intense these gym battles can get when I'm doing what I'm doing. His next Pokemon is Rapidash, level 47, playing Fire type with the moves Flare Blitz, Quick Attack, and Fury Attack. And Siri decided to load itself up on my phone again. I have no idea why it keeps doing that, but I keep ignoring it anyway because it just is a waste of my time. Obviously, he will just use every single powerful Fire type move he can dish out to you. And what's actually sort of unique about this is that Rapidash is enabled the battle. Gyarados is the winner. And now Blaine is down to his fourth and final Pokemon, which is Ninetales, level 47, playing Fire type with the only attacking moves of Quick Attack and Fire Blast, which is a very powerful Fire type move, but he's not going to get a chance to use it because I'm going to knock it out in one hit. Like I said, Ninetales is unable to battle. Gyarados is the winner, which means the victory goes to Ash from Pallet Town. I have burned down to nothing. Not even ashes remain. That was the most hyped I've ever... I guess you could say, I was fired up for the battle. We've received the Volcano Badge. Here, you can have this TM too. Yeah. Only one Pokemon in his team actually carries this move as the TM, and of course this is Ninetales, and sure enough, he gives it to us. And remember when he actually said, we used Charizard, who resisted Fire-type moves. We used Gyarados, who resisted Fire-type moves. And listen to what he says here, because he stupidly decided to use Fire-type moves on a Water-type Pokemon. TM46 contains Fire Blast, a red-hot Fire-type move. Teach it to a Fire-type Pokemon. Vulpix or Charmeleon would be ideal. Fire Blast is an attack to be shown the utmost respect, so don't waste it on Water-type Pokemon. When he kept using moves like Flare Blitz and Flamethrower on a Water-type Pokemon. Yeah. Honestly. Eevee's very excited that he didn't get to do anything in that battle. But no worries, Eevee. You needed the rest anyway, because you've been battling a lot with these gym battles lately. Right, so we'll bring Farfetch and Cypher back in our team. And we could technically go straight to Viridian City now, but you don't actually want to do that. Trust me on this. We get to meet Huey again. Ah, so this is where you were. I thought you might have made your way to Cinnabar Island by now. Did you beat Blaine? Really? Congratulations. You need to have 8 gym badges to get into the Pokemon League, right? I've got 7 already, which means that only 1 is left. Yeah, it must be the gym in Viridian City, right? It was closed up last time I checked, though. Have you been to Viridian City gym yet, Ash? You haven't, right? I guess I'll try stopping by Viridian City one more time. And, of course, the only way we can do that is by either flying up there or by surfing through Route 21. There will be some trainers that are going to be battling over here, and I'm going to be ignoring them as best as I can and grabbing all the items. We have a PP up over here. And we have an empty island over there. We have a sailor over there. I think we do have a coach trainer. Do we? I don't know. I think it. That looks like it. Got a water stone over there. Oh no! Now I'm going to move more closer. That doesn't look like a coach trainer at all. Okay. Oh, there we go. There she is. I knew there was a coach trainer somewhere. But of course, we'll be battling her in the next episode after grabbing our Hyper Potion. And that patch of grass contains one brand new Pokemon that we have actually encountered in the grass type gym. But it's the only location where you can find him in the wild. Hopefully we get to see him in the next episode, but if not, then that's not my fault, because I have a spare one in Pokemon Go anyway. Ooh, excuse me. I think I was speaking way too fast from the hypeness on Cinnabar Island. It just let me burp. Next time on Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, we'll be heading towards Viridian City to challenge the 8th and final gym. See you guys then.